Alright, we are back. Playing more playing more Animal Crossing because why not? I might not play for too long today. I don't really know yet. Dang it. Oh, okay, I did get it. Sweet. Purple. Oh, that's more of a pinkish. Okay. Got a scallop, it ought to be savored. If my bangs look good greasy, it's just leave-in product. I just might have used too much. Sometimes I... doesn't look too bad. Okay. When I first straightened it, it was like they're very separated instead of like nice and uniform. But it looks okay now. That's loud. Okay. Oh, I'm not trying to. I only need a few more. And then we're gonna go pick some more veggies. Hello, 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 Tyrannosaurus Gaming. How's it going? Got a scallop. My hair still looks a bit greasy. Oh well. Are you a mother? I am not. Unless we count a tree, but he's my streamer son. That's about it. I'm his fourth mother. I'm just gonna wish you a happy Mother's Day, so yeah, no, I'm not. Not at this point in time. Dang, that's gotta be like that other kind of crab. Okay. Oh, dang it. I'm not gonna get it. Oh well. But, yeah. At that point, on that point, happy Mother's Day to anyone who is a mother. And, you know, if you have a mother that isn't a terrible mother, sometimes, you know, then make sure to appreciate your mothers. Got it. Okay. How's the Animal Crossing going? Oh. That's not what I expected. We got a Venus flower basket. Why was she picking flowers here? Is that the one that was moving? How much space do I have? Done. Animal Crossing is going alright. I still need to make a lot of money. Cause I want to build my castle. And I need a lot. I need like 7 mil for all the pieces. And that's not including what I'm gonna need for... Is this too loud again? Like, I don't want to make it too quiet, but... I feel like, am I just not loud again? But That's not including all the bridges and inclines. So I haven't even tried to calculate those into my thing. So I added some things on my boardwalk though. I think I'm gonna get another one of these to put trash can to put over here. Right here I have a spot where I could put one. But yeah. It's starting soon. Just gonna go sell my whole pockets. What other games are you playing? Lately, not much, because I've just been on an Animal Crossing kick. Although I don't know if you have an ad going right now. Well, I was not looking what I was doing. I'm still playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I was thinking I'm gonna play that again on Tuesday. Like, I want to read my library book. It is due Tuesday. And if I play Horizon... Hello, Crazy Red 101. I think there's an ad going on. It's very unfortunate. How are you? I am good. How are you? Is there not an ad? Or maybe you, whatever. What's it called on Twitch when you don't have the ads? I don't know. It's not Nitro. I don't know what, Turbo? No, but what's... Something like that. I don't know. What are you doing tonight? Making money. Making bells. Lots and lots of bells, hopefully. Yay. But by doing that, I'm just getting all my produce. I am working on building a castle, and wait, where's my phone? Your island is cool? Well, thanks. It's still a work in progress. But, I need 47 castle walls, 12 towers, and 5 gates. That's about 6.5 million. And that's not including the inclines and bridges that I want to make as well. Let me pick this row, and then I'll go run through my island to show you, because always detracting from what I'm trying to do, because I'm like, oh, I need to show my island again. Okay, so actually we're gonna start this way. This is just my beach. You can see my flowers are here because I was redoing everything on my island. So I moved all my flowers here temporarily. I need to start moving some of them back because some of them I can, and it won't be too big of an issue. I still don't know what to do with my beaches. In a moment, over here I have some items that will be on my beach once I have space for them. But I don't know. Flowers. There's a lot of flowers, yeah. This house will be moved. There's a lot of flowers. And I think mostly it's ones that are not ones that you can buy from seed packet. I had a whole bunch of ones that you could buy from the seed packets as well. Those I tossed because I'm like, I can always just buy more seed packets. So this way I have space to start working. Anyways, we start with my boardwalk. Boardwalk! Wee. Got my boardwalk. Trash can, some benches, a tourist telescope, is that what it's called? Move into my carnival area. I plan to customize those so it's not that style because I want more like this style, I think. But yeah, then that's because I was out swimming, so I emptied all my pockets. Welcome to check my island out on the DA for some inspo. Need to update the boardwalk is so cool. It's mostly like the beaches that I'm like, I don't know what to do. Anyways, then we got my little arcade area. Although I guess I made the flooring more like roller rink flooring. I don't know what kind of flooring an arcade should have. I did design that myself, just by scribbling. But making sure that the lights could connect, so it was fun. But yeah, I guess it looks more like roller rink flooring than arcade flooring. I don't know. Then we go into my farmer's market. I do still have my campsite up here, because I haven't gone around to moving it to where I want it yet, so it's still sitting here. It's not supposed to be here. It will eventually get moved. Farmer's market. Obviously I have some stalls that don't have anything on it, and I might customize them so that everyone has like a different design, because I could use all of Sable's designs and do some stuff. 10 out of 10. Well, thank you. And then we got my little park area. I don't know what I was doing with the dirt, but kind of ended up being a pattern. I was thinking about trying to make it look like bark, but this is, I don't know. I do weird things. just draw lines around each other. I don't know. Anyways, here's my park. Balloon! Oh well, I'm not gonna carry too much about Nye and I. Anyways, then we go into my library, which is unfortunate because I do not have the bookshelf recipe, so I can't make more bookshelves. Otherwise, I can make my library look pretty cool once I get more bookshelves. I recently got my hands on the N-word pass. No, you did not. Anyways, we come into my museum area. I have a whole bunch of like butterfly type models that I was putting the plastic cover, what I call it, down on the ground so that I can remove my rocks, but it's all there. If I just change this design, then you'll see that like all of the things that aren't pathways have some stuff down, but I picked them all up and haven't put them, I just dropped them instead of placing them for now. Those spots don't have the plastic cover. Anyways, here's where my castle is gonna be. Obviously it's gonna be a bridge here. There's gonna be the gate piece here. I counted out the pieces of how I want to put it that will make it all nice and connect instead of having weird not connecting pieces. But there's gonna be an incline here, and then another incline here, and then I'm gonna have my character, who is a ghost character. Her house is gonna be up here, and inside is gonna be like a haunted mansion type feel, hopefully. I haven't really worked on that yet, because I also need to continue upgrading her house. It was the one that's on the beach, and I didn't go inside of it, but that's okay. And then everything else I still need to work on. Oh, hey. I can get it now. So from the castle, we're gonna move into a forest area, which is, you know, we're gonna have a bunch of greenery. That's where this house is gonna be. This character is my green elf character, so her house is in the woods, and it's just gonna be like a bunch of forest type area. From the forest, we go into the campsite, which will be somewhere around here. I still need to change the positioning, but from the campsite we go into the rock garden. It's kind of a, just is what it is. So yeah, we go into the I could switch the campsite and the forest. I don't know yet. But it's gonna be like a zen rock garden, so I'm gonna try and get some patterns that's like the sand that's swirly. From the zen rock garden we go into my Chinatown, which I obviously still need to work on. And that house, I'm probably gonna get this villager to move so that I get more of another one of the that kind of style of house. But I got a bunch of Asian, East Asian type items that will be here. But see, I've got quite a few. I've got a few of those. And then this will actually be like a cherry blossom area. But right now I just have crops because I'm trying to make money for my castle. Eventually those will all go away, and I did have a little garden by my library that I did not show, but oh well. It's gonna be a cherry blossom area. I'm gonna make sure to go into the cherry blossom season and move these trees over, and then I will upload that as my dream code, so that people, if they go to my island from a dream, it'll be in that season, so those trees will all be the pinkish color. Other than that, I think I might just put regular, like, peach and cherry trees, maybe, for the rest of the season, but I got, like, some cherry blossom items. And then we move into my kawaii town, which is, like, my purple, my pink and purple villagers, although Sherb is a bit blue. But it's gonna be a cutesy pink and purple, maybe some blue mixed in. Call it my kawaii town. And then we move into my, like, kind of gothic-ish area with my house and Muffy's house, which is still gonna be like purplish, but it's gonna be like purple and black. So, and then we go to the town hall, and from there, I'm gonna move the tailors to over here, so it'll be right with the other shop. And up here, there's gonna be another fence. I just moved it so that I could actually have it by 10, because I wanted the nice even amount for my produce. But yeah, so other than I've got a lot of it planned out other than the beach areas. But I'm like, even with the beach areas, if I use something like kind of like how my carnival area is, I just put some pattern on the ground, I could make it look less like a beach and use it for something, but I haven't really thought too much on it. I love your whole island, thank you. Guess what, Cleo? The other day, I was outside and I was running and I fell into a hole because I guess sometimes there's no ground in places. Anyways, my favorite shirt got all ripped up. Ugh. Now, my clumsy friend, don't forget they call me the Queen of Couture. I'll design you something even more stylish than before. You can help if you like. Really? Yay! I'm really happy I told you. Hey, hang on. Who calls you the Queen of Cutlery? Cutlery? I can't even say couture. But he said cutlery. I've never heard of that, Cleo. I've been thinking this for a while, but you are simply curlish at times. I love churros! You calling me a churro is, wow, what an honor! Hold on now, I wasn't, oh, whatever. As my assistant, you've earned the title. Churrish? I don't know what churrish is. But, Sherb. I haven't had Sherb on my island for too long, but some of his interactions, man, I'm just like, I don't think I want to get rid of him. Actually, I don't know what his personality is, but I'm like, I need more of his personality because I have to read this letter. I saw it earlier. Tell me, Stethia, what did you have for dinner last night? Will you have it again tonight? Can I have some? I'll bring my own plate. It smelled so good. Sherb. Okay, Sherb. I love Sherb now. What do I have? What? First, I always favorite anything that I haven't made yet, just so. Because I'm determined to make everything that. No, hey, come on. I hit the wrong buttons. I did. Anyways. OMG, a human playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, finally? I only see bot streams these days. Oh, that's unfortunate. I know I've seen like ones where it seems like they just have like the island codes that I don't know if it's treasure islands or what going on, but I do see a lot of those. Wasp head model. I'm reorganizing my inventory. I was deep sea diving, so I dropped everything so that I could fill my pockets completely, and now I always have my tools at the top. Medicine. Muffy was sick earlier, so I had to, you know, get her some medicine. Gee, a lot of tomatoes? Yeah, that's a decent amount of tomatoes. I've also got a lot of wheat. Right now, I am just trying to earn bells to pay for my castle. Because I need 47 castle walls, 12 towers, and 5 gates. Totaling about 6.5 million bells. So for now, I just have, and these will eventually get rid of all the crops, but up there I also have carrots, and I already picked the potatoes. Over here was my potatoes, and then over here's my carrots. So there's a lot of carrots too. I have about 4 million so far, so I'm getting there. And then I have to go through ordering all these pieces where you can only order 5 at a time. Wait a second. it's gonna take me 13 days to get all the pieces ordered, or in-game days, I'm not going to actually spend that much time. I will be time jumping, but that's still a lot of days to, individual days to time jump through. I see you. When I'm doing my picking my produce, sometimes I'll just pop the balloons and there'll just be presents hanging around in various spaces, but I make sure to water my produce, which I will do after I pick it all, but so that I get the 3 multiplier instead of just, you know, 1. I keep like not thinking of a word to use. Yield? That might be a decent word. But yeah, if you make sure to water it, if I water it today, and then tomorrow, the next day, they will have 3. But yeah, so I'm just all the work of just picking plants and selling it. The other ones I'm just gonna drop so that I can pick up later. But I don't know, if anyone's wanting me to do anything specific, let me know. Like, I am just gonna work on farming if nobody has any specifics, requests. Let's see, how many am I looking at now? 3, 2, okay, I need to drop one more thing. I'll drop 1 watering can. I'm doing my own math in my head. Spots that I need free in order to pick all of what I have here. Who knew that Animal Crossing could involve math? But yes, I've been playing Animal Crossing since I was young. Started on the GameCube, and I played a lot on the DS and 3DS. But I feel like I New Horizons, I did get it like right when it came out. Did I have it pre-ordered? I don't remember, but I was like, yay, finally a new Animal Crossing. Just weird with the pandemic that like suddenly it was like everyone's like Animal Crossing. But I played it for a few months, and then I actually had to move back into my parents', which is unfortunate, and I kind of spiraled into a depression and kind of stopped playing in 2020 in the summer. I think I had tried to play it again when like 2.0 came out, but I didn't really that much. And then I don't know, I started streaming. I guess I was streaming longer than I'm thinking, but I really started streaming again in, or like in August or something. And then around Christmas time, I opened up Animal Crossing for the first time in a while, and like I started streaming it, and next thing I know, I'm like, oh, and I've been playing it quite a bit since then. I finally got myself like an objective to do in the game. I think that's it. I'm not very good on games that don't have objectives. I feel a bit bored playing them. Although when I play Minecraft, I don't necessarily have an objective either, but I just find myself almost like just using it as an OCD fix or something. I don't know how to explain me playing Minecraft. I do it mindlessly. But yes, I've got a lot to do. A lot of money I need to make. I need to drop that. I will after I get these rows. I feel like I started talking and then people left. Fine. No. But yep. It is a bit. I'm just picking produce. I just need to make money for my castle. I was debating not streaming today because why did I pick that? That just took a spot in my pockets. But I got library books due on Tuesday, so I was debating not streaming. But I would still be playing this if I wasn't streaming, so I'm like, I can stream playing it. This row should fill my pockets completely. I need to work on finding things to talk about while streaming. Until I started Animal Crossing, I was playing more like storyline games, and it's like, I don't necessarily need other things to talk about, because I can just be, you know, in the gameplay. Or reading what's being said on the screen. But with Animal Crossing, you know, I can talk to villagers that would give me some dialogue, but other than that, I was also thinking I might just play for maybe just 2 hours today. Usually I play like 3 hours. Make sure to money. Produce is one of the things that I've found that gives me a good amount of Maxim's Cherokee. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hello! I'm not even sure how to pronounce that first part of your name. Maxims? But, hello! Hello, hello. I'm just... Oh, let me take my swimsuit off. Because it just looks a little bit funny. I'm picking my produce. Which is a bit... might be a little bit boring to watch. But... I need 7 mil. 7 mil for my castle. Why do those pieces cost so much? Did I have over 4 mil or under 4 mil? I don't remember now. Oh yeah. I need things to talk about. Did I pick my carrots yet? I did, okay. So I can get 5 rows of my wheat. No! Gosh darn it. I do that all the time. Let's see. My shoulders look uneven. Am I usually sitting that way? Huh. It's gonna take me like 13 days to order all the pieces I need. That's gonna be fun. I also need to figure out what fences I want where. I had been working on it on my playground, but not in either places yet. Whoop. No. I always like want to like try and do it as fast as I can. When I was using the Joy-Cons, I could do it pretty easily, but then my Joy-Cons had too much drift going on. So I finally bought this thing that the Switch goes into, but it uses actually Bluetooth to connect to it. It's weird. So it's not like actually like slide in the way that the Joy-Cons attach. It's just like an open gap. It's strange. Okay. Almost got this produce all picked. And I might, I don't know, run around and do other things. Well, I'm gonna water it first because I don't want to forget. Okay, just one thing. I should be able to get all of the rest of my crops. Shino! Shino! I so had a feeling I'd run into you again today. What's the latest? You know what I totally love? Music shows on TV. There's all kinds to watch. Everyone on Love Star sings, you guessed it, love ballads. Screech Along is so metal, and everyone has the best hair. Beep Boop Deep Doop has all the best dance music. I jump around my living room whenever it's on. Fancy Freestyling is where the rap stars of tomorrow make their debut. I can't rap very well, but I always try. With these shows I get to hear new music, and I get to be even more inspired to be a superstar. If I ever got the chance to be on Screech Along, I'd scream the roof off the place. I was a treasure gal on an island. Now I'm a metal star. Everybody get down. Woo, rock on, new guy. I'm Shino. Good night, everybody. Okay. We love Shino. We do. Also Sherp. I was thinking about like making it so that I have 2 anteaters, I have 2 sheep, I have 2 rhinos. I was thinking about getting another alligator to match Gale, but then I have Sherb and Shino, and one is a deer and one's a goat. I'm like, I don't want to get rid of Sherb, but I don't want to get rid of any of the other ones either. The one I was thinking about getting rid of would be Cleo, who's a horse. I don't know if I was gonna find Draco, but then I would also like to have Genji. That's the name. It's like Shinji, that's not it. Genji. So maybe I'll just get Genji instead. If I can. I don't know. I'm trying to find some of those villagers. It's not the easiest. Anyways, is that all my produce? I can go sell it now. Hey Gail. We just keep running into each other today, Cheesecake. Chat with me. Today's Saturday, which means the Happy Home Academy will be evaluating homes tomorrow morning. I'm trying to resist the urge to do a bunch of last-minute redecorating. Sure. I don't know why. I think think this one I got from my villager, and this came from like a drop. And I was like, I placed them so I could see them, and then they just got left there. They're just there for now. Not intentionally meant to be there. They're just there right now. Anyways. Nope. I need to make sure to not stay up too late today. Family coming over tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna need to get more watering cans. Like, I do have the golden watering can recipe, but it did break, and then with my positioning of my crops, I'm like, I kind of like having the other watering cans instead. Okay. Okay. It's like 6.5 million. I'm at. What did that say? Was it 4.7 or 4.8? Okay. Used fountain firework. Why? Like, why? Whoop. Sure. Oh, there's a garbage can right there. I was like, wait, I have one at my park. I also have the book return at my library. And I also had another garbage can up higher. Like, this one works. I'm gonna drop that. And then, I think that. Sure. And I'm not gonna use that. Just everything I took out of the recycle bin, we're gonna throw into the trash. Well, the recycle bin never gets emptied, though, so do I want to bring a trash can over into my arcade area? I don't know. But I should have a trash can here at my park. See, over there. To have so many trash cans everywhere. There's my little garden. I plan to pluck them all. Let's try and make sure that they get the yield of 3. But I haven't. See, then I got this one, which is my makeshift book drop to, return books to my library. But it's really a garbage can. But it's got a book. It looks a lot like the book drops at my library. I guess I never paid much attention to how much they look like garbage cans. I really need a bookshelf recipe. Ooh, I keep yawning. I am so sorry. I know that can be annoying because it can make other people yawn. Okay, let me get some of these put back up. I do want to think about this, my museum area, a bit more, but I don't know. It's fine if I want it to be more dirt instead of grass around the museum. I don't know. Not that one yet. Gonna go with just the butterflies and dragonflies for now. Of course, some of them will be bigger than others. That one should be pretty big, right? Yeah. That's just a fish. Pretty sure that one is a big size as well. Nope. How big is this one? Oh, firefly. That one should be small enough. Oh, okay, that one is still small as well. I still need to figure out where I want to put the one house. Hee hee. Whoop. Did I only have one dragonfly other than the grand one? There we go. I might put a dragonfly over. Wonder if I should have any. Before I had them scattered, and I don't know how I want them just yet, so they're just gonna be like that for now. Where's the dragonfly? Where's the firefly? Probably gonna try to get other fish displays, but I just haven't worked on it yet. Bug model display. Let's see. I was lacking it here. Oh, what? Nope. No, just playing on ground. There we go. Now these two are over the spot where there wasn't any. And I hadn't put any here because I want to let. I'm trying to get the black cosmos still, but. Oh, did I already have it here? Maybe I do. My eyes are feeling a bit tired. Okay. I like that I just called it my plastic cover. It just covers the whole ground. Okay. The other ones all have those. Now I can work on my rocks. Because I need to move it down because this got pulled down into... It's kind of weird to think about because where I had this before, it's still in the same spot that it was on before I remodeled my island. But yeah, I guess there's a lot of space above it being used for other things. What is up with the little dots that I see every here and there? Does anybody know? Because I'm like, it's strange. Weird that it doesn't just show solid. That doesn't cost me that much to move their houses. Oh, actually, that's the thing. And her house. I'm gonna pull the fencing down because that's not actually where I'm gonna want it. And that pathway's gonna be changing. Oh gosh, oh well. I'm gonna change it in a little bit so that I can see where the plastic cover's at. part of me was like, I wanted to just get the castle built before messing with any of the other stuff, but dang it. Building the castle is just a bit tiring. There's a lot that I have to do for it. I had an original model that, or I had been spacing for a model that was not multi-level. Then when I made it multi-level, I had to pull things down in order to make it all fit right. So that's why I still have this here when it'll be down over here instead. From here. That's why I need to move the rocks. Let's... Now it's a red plastic wrap. There we go. Now I can see where it's at. And where I need to put it again. Oh, let me switch into... This is a lot easier. I'm always tapping with my nails. I haven't been too much because usually I'm holding my controller, but I don't know where my focus went. I have attention deficit. What's it called? Hi, Master. Hello. Was I... There was something I was thinking about the fact that you called me Master the other day, and I was thinking there was something that I was like, but I'm not a Master yet, or something, but I don't remember what I was thinking. Oh, maybe it was a Twitch achievement or something. Yeah, I think after you get a certain amount of followers or something, there is an achievement that's like, what is thy bidding? As in, what is thy bidding, my master? So I'm like, I'm not a master yet, because I don't have what is thy bidding achievement. Anyways. Hello, 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 hello. I need to move my rocks. I need to move these houses as well. And I need to move where I have this pathway. That was not what I was going for, but it's fine. How's it going? Dang it. It's still working on my castle. I've got almost 5 million, but I need 6.5 million bells. I'm getting there. So close now. But with all the pieces that I need, it's gonna take me 13 in-game days to order all the pieces I need. And that's not... I haven't even, with my funds, I haven't even calculated the bridges and inclines that I need. It's starting soon. I keep not paying attention to it. Otherwise I would have hit to run it intentionally. Man, I'm tired. I'm not that tired. I just keep yawning. I should really work on this from my phone model. Figure out where I want the pathways to be. Figure out where I want the rock garden to be exactly before I that's where our house is gonna be. Maybe I could move the thing down to there is fine. Wait. Let's see. I think even still, getting the rocks moved, I can always move them again. So I might just work on breaking them. I don't know if I want to break them all just yet, though, or what I want for my planning. I need to get rid of that as well. I think I do that all the time. Turn around and do it from the other side. I also need to pick up all those pieces so that I can then put the plastic cover underneath them. And drop them again until I figure out where I'm gonna put everything. I had all the recipes in my pocket, not in my pocket, in my house storage, and it was just taking up so much space, and I kept running out of. I just own too much. I need to. I keep trying to sell things, and I turn around and my storage is almost full again. And I'm like, I just sold things though. What do you mean it's almost full? I don't know. Just feel a bit tired. I'm just gonna make clicking noises. Is that annoying? I I don't know. This is what happens when I... Actually, often. I do it a lot when I'm just by myself. Though I noticed, like, my dad doing things like that, too. It might be a form of stimming. I don't know. When all people do that, you know, don't need to be on the spectrum to stim. If you guys did not know that. I feel a lot more tired than I thought I did. Just laying down, and I will turn it invisible shortly. But I'm gonna try and move my rocks. Where am I moving them to? Let's see, houses are gonna be like here. Probably even just about here. Oh, I missed a whole area. That's okay. I'm gonna put the sand all here. Second storage shed. I got one by my store, and I know I have a second one. Was I not paying attention and put it away, or... Whoops. Too soon. The floor is bubblegum. It's temporary. It will be invisible once I get around to. I'm just... making it visible so that I can see where all it's at. But I'm gonna do that so that I can make it so that my fossils will always spawn in the same spot, which will be up by my museum, because how handy is that to just, you know, all my fossils will always be spawning by my museum. Then I can just go and sell them right away. Or not sell them, but appraise them right away, then take them to be sold. They're not going to be here, that's just where they had spawned. 'Cause I'll probably remove all of this, but I need to move my rocks is my current plan. First we're gonna move Cyrano's house. I always keep mixing up Cyrus and Cyrano. Be decent twin names, I guess. Cyrus and Cyrano. Terrible twin names. But yeah, actually this is a bit more red. When I first started it, it was more of a pink color. That I made it invisible, and then I went back and I just went with the first color that was there. And it's a little bit more red. Layout changes. Island home. Cyrano, where are you? There he is. Let's do it. Okay. Here we go. And then I'm gonna break my rocks. And then I'm gonna go water my plants. I don't know what, I keep doing that. But, yeah, where is my other... Where did I put him? Yeah, is it in my storage? I had it by my museum. I'm not even sure. What's it called again? It is in my storage. It should have been with housewares, not in with the other things. But I was thinking about getting... I keep making all the food items that I have the recipes for, and then I just put them in my storage. And then I'm like, I know that's probably not helpful. Let's see. I'm probably just gonna... They all take up their own individual space, is the annoying part. That will give me 6 spaces. I'm gonna eat them so I can break my rocks. But yeah, where did I put my other... There was a time that I had it over here, but it's not here now. Maybe I dropped it without realizing it was a thing that I dropped. I wouldn't put it past me, honestly. Oh, it's right here. Yes, I think I already knew that. I just... spaced on it completely. Okay, first thing is to get my things from my rocks. Oh, what? It gave me more than just one. Oh, okay. Dang it. That's not helpful. I can't break my other rocks. I mean, I won't be able to get the resources from my other rocks. Here we go. I know what to do, and I'm just annoyed that I did not realize that that was a eco poop. Yes, I know. I was just annoyed that I didn't realize that eating that was gonna give me 5. If I'd realized that, I would have waited to eat it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that goes fast. Okay. And that takes care of that. Shh. I gotta use the bidet afterwards, okay? Even though you don't even see it. It is a bidet. I guess it doesn't want to spray my butt. Still can't believe you can do that in this game. Yeah. But you can't take a bath. There was this one game I played where you could sit in the bathtub in the little house thing, but like you'd still be wearing your clothes. It's funny. Like I totally would not mind doing that. Jumping into the bath with my clothes on. Put the towel on and just get into the bathtub. Okay. Oh, I didn't place Cyrano's house yet. But yeah, I need to move my rock garden down. Now you have a bit on my mind. I'm pretty sure I had it like this one before. That. And this is what I had before. I'm gonna change it to the purple. Terraforming the town? I didn't do any terraforming. I need to water my plants. Just as soon as I finish what I'm doing over here. Flora's grape soda. I don't have any open cans of grape soda in my room. I have an empty can of grape soda in my room. It's empty though. It felt like I was drinking too many, so I was not gonna drink one today. But I want one, but I was gonna wait till tomorrow. Just on the off chance when family comes over, if anyone wants one. I don't want it to be like so low that people are like, oh, there's only one left. I don't know if anyone will want any, but I'm trying to be courteous, okay? could have just kept and not gone to the bathroom, because I do need to dig up that bamboo. I'd rather do that than breaking it and planting new ones. I have a busy day tomorrow, but my mom had a busy life raising me, so I owe her at least a day. Lol. Says Jay the teddy. Thought I'd read it like a script. I keep yawning. But yeah, I feel ya. Like, I don't want to stay up too late, because I want to wake up early enough to be able to help with anything. Because, well, siblings are coming over, but I don't know if my mom's planning to make dinner, lunch, whatever for everyone. Like, if I'm awake, I can help, but if I'm not awake, I did give my mom something though, so. Very theatrical. Bravo, bravo. Oh, thank you. I've actually taken acting classes. I don't know if you knew this about me or not, but indeed I have. Or they just left. I don't know. Okay. Eat. They're still in there. They're getting laundry out of the dryer. Break. Thank you. Break. Thank you. They only grow back one a day, so I could just break them all for now. Okay, what was I saying? Another thought other than streaming would be to like read audiobooks, but it's so... If I like record myself reading audiobooks and upload to YouTube, I have to be careful that there's no like copyright issues, and most books have copyrights, and I'm like, dang it. I just want to be able to read books aloud for people and upload it for them. Ever considered voice acting? I have, but I'm not really in an area that has a lot of jobs for it. Unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna dig up the bamboo plants. Let's see. That is here. I'd read a book about voice acting, and then I'm like, oh. And then I was actually reading some books out loud to like get my voice used to talking more, because I do not talk much in real life. Well, a lot of times I'm just, you know, spending time on my phone or doing various other things. I'm not that chatty. So I had to start training my voice. I have a bunch of books set up from the library that I was just reading that they have copyrights on it, so I can't like go publish it or really share it. But I was recording it just to get into a habit. And I realized reading books out loud can actually help me stay focused on reading the books. Other times it's like I read a paragraph and then I'll start like, you know, like thinking yada yada yada, and then I'll be like, oh my gosh, where was I? And I'll read the same paragraph over and over again because I keep getting distracted. But if I'm reading it out loud, I just keep reading and I don't get as distracted. So there's a while when I just kept reading books out loud because it would actually keep me reading them. People say you can be a voice actor anywhere nowadays, but I still find that a lot of talent either lives or relocates to major cities like LA and NYC. I mean, the thing is, like, you have to have, you know, a good audio setup, good microphones and stuff, and a good recording area. Otherwise, no matter how good you are, if you don't have good equipment that can record it very well, but yeah, I don't necessarily have the best setup. I still kind of want to try to record books that, record audiobooks that don't have copyright and upload some of those to YouTube, but it's slim pickings. I was trying to, and like a lot of them that no longer have the copyright is just so old that the vernacular used is just such old English, and it's just like it's a bit tedious reading. That's what it is. Like, I'm capable, but at the same time I'm like, wait. Or I think I was trying to read like Plato's Republic, and it's like I do not know how to pronounce these names. Dang. I was trying to read Frankenstein because I've actually never read it. Like, I'm not actually familiar with what the storyline is with Frankenstein. Anytime any Frankenstein-esque movies, it's always been like Frankenstein is not the main. It'll be like the movie Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman. Like, there is a Frankenstein monster in that, but it is not the storyline of Frankenstein. I'm like, I don't really actually know the true story of Frankenstein. I've heard a lot about Frankenstein's monster, but he's always like a sub-character. But I never actually finished reading it. I don't remember why. I think I'd started reading it around Halloween like 2 years ago. I was trying to record it, and then I don't remember, something happened. I just got busy, or somebody needed me to do something, so I wasn't able to record for a day or something, and it's just that easy for me to fall out of a habit. It's just one day, and I won't go back to the habit. Like they say, you know, it takes like 14 days to build a habit, but I break habits in one day. One day off and I don't go back. I have to do audiobooks. I have zero focus when I read, like you mentioned, reading the same paragraphs over and over again. I have listened to a few James Bond novels on Audible, and I found out that I don't hate books, I just hate reading. Huh. I actually really like reading, but I don't know, I remember like always having my nose in a book in school, and even after, because I'd stopped reading books out loud at some point, and I was still managing to read them, the hard copy, keep reading silently, but these last few months, my reading grade, my personal grade that I give myself, is an F. I'm not in school, but if I were, and I had a reading class, it would be an F these last few months. But I feel like, okay, so there's this book, I finally got the sequel. The first one was To Like the Lightning, and at first it was like okay, because it's like, oh, this little boy who's got like a weird gift where he can make things come to life. But then as I kept reading, it kind of has like really things that I don't care for. Certain intimate situations, but also like gore in it as well, and I'm just all like, and I feel like after I'd read that book, it just kind of made me not want to read for a little while. Like maybe, and it left, not even, it didn't even finish. I'm like, I finished reading that book for it to be a cliffhanger, and I pushed myself to finish reading it, and it was a cliffhanger, and then I'm like, I'm hoping maybe if I read this next one that it will give me the closure I need, and then I can get back to reading how I had been before I read the one before this. But I don't know. But at the same time, some of the books that I have checked out that aren't due Tuesday, they won't be due for a few, like over a month. I don't know. It'll be a while before they're due. But some of them are sequels to ones that I'd already read, and I am looking forward to reading those sequels, so. But it'd be nice to get back to reading or starting new books that aren't sequels. But there was a time when I was reading audiobooks. That's when I was working, and then when I was home, you know, you had chores to do, so it was just so much easier to have audiobooks at that point in my life. But I don't mind reading. I like reading a bit. I don't know what I'm doing with the bamboo. He's just gonna go some random places. Oh, maybe not there. So it'll just be like right behind the house. But bamboo's not too bad to put in my Chinatown, but it's also not too bad in my rock garden area. I once read a very niche story, not very well heard of, but it left me floored. I laughed, I cried. It was so relatable. Perfect literature. Why does that sound like something an Animal Crossing villager would say? Dear Stethia, I once read a very niche story, not very well heard of, but it left me floored. I laughed. I cried. It was so relatable. Perfect literature. Yours truly, Muffy. Oh dear. a little gem called If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. Like I said, very niche. I've been listening to too many, like, AITA podcast things, which has been taking up a lot of my time lately. And I'm not reading them, mind you. I'm just listening to other people read them. Although I was kind of working on reading some myself as well. But one of the things is, okay, story time. And Sophia was talking about if you give a mouse a cookie in one of the episodes. And then Sam did not understand what she was referring to. I think it was Sam who didn't know what she was referring to. He was like giving her a look. He's like, I have no idea. But then I think it was either Sam or it was Riley. I don't remember. But she's like, it's a story. And they like looked it up. I think John knew what it was, but it was just, I don't know. Then you had to mention give a mouse a cookie, so that came into my mind. It's your fault, Jay. I don't care. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna go water my other plants. After we get some bells. Lol, lol, lol. Lol, lol. What are we laughing about? Like, not to promote, but like, okay, Storytime has a lot of AITA podcast episodes. Like, dang, there's so many. Well, there's two, I mean, I guess they don't do as... It's hard to not run into, like, one that involves weddings, but they're pretty good about finding a good variety. Meanwhile, Charlotte Dobray is like... It seems like, you know, she mostly focuses around ones that are about weddings. I was talking about this the other day. I was not a young kid who was ever like wanted a big fancy wedding. I was just like, no, I'm too much of an introvert. I don't want all that attention on me. But also between like, I feel like I wouldn't even be able to do it how I would want it anyways. Because other people would be chiming in or people judging me if I tried to do anything that I would actually like. I have a big family. Huge family. It's like I would think if I had a wedding, I'd feel obligated to invite all of my cousins and stuff. Even though it's not necessarily true. Plenty of my cousins have had weddings without inviting the whole family, but... That doesn't mean that I don't still feel like I'd be obligated to do it. But then I feel like I'd have to cater to what they would all actually want. Instead of having some amazing gothic wedding where I wear just a huge black dress. A lot of Chinese dramas, and I'm like, oh, maybe if I got married and had a Chinese wedding, but then I'd have to marry a Chinese guy, Not that I'm against that, but it's like if I was specifically looking for someone because of them being Chinese, it's a bit weird. Um, there's no, man, I don't think I would feel comfortable having a Chinese wedding if I wasn't marrying a Chinese guy. It would just be a bit strange. I don't know. Because it's very much culture and not religion, even if I wouldn't consider myself Buddhist or Taoist, but those are still what kind of more closely hits home. But their wedding does not have to do with the religion, really. I had a private courthouse wedding, just me and my wife. We both have social anxiety and didn't want a bunch of eyes on us. Also, money. I did not know you were I did not know you were married. I don't know why I clapped. Is that infantilizing? I don't know. A lot of the times, I guess a lot of the guys that I talk to online oftentimes aren't married. They'll be like the nerdy kind of guys. So I'm like, oh, somebody who's not actually married. I don't run across married people very often. Oh, that's sweet. Also, gag. I'm not big on romance. I might be a romantic. Aromantic. I hate that word because somebody can say I'm a romantic, but I'm an aromantic, which means that I do not get romantic feelings. I don't know. Totally valid reaction. I also grew up with my mom always being like, when people are too like overly affectionate in public, especially, my mom always just kind of gives a weird like, eh. Or like people who post things on Facebook, she's always like saying that those are the kind of people who are most likely to break up. Sometimes, it's like when people feel a need to post so much like, oh, my boyfriend is so lovely on Facebook, that a lot of the times they're hiding what's really going on. But, I don't know with my parents, because they're not like super affectionate themselves. And I think some of it is just, that's what I grew up with. I'm used to not having that affectionate side. But I think it's not really the most common. I don't know what I'm saying, but totally get that romance isn't everyone's cup of tea. But then part of me is like, when it comes to like romantic gestures, I think it might just be that the guys I've dated have never catered to my own taste. So they go with they're always, going on the typical, like, what you see in rom-com movies and stuff. And it's like, that's not what I like. Like, my fashion sense and stuff is alternative. So, and they just gonna, like, get me red roses. I'm like, eh. If you get me, like, black roses, like, maybe, okay. Purple, especially, any purple flowers, I'd be a lot more happy. But if you just get me red roses, I'm just like, meh. And I think that's it's a thing. A lot of guys, like, don't realize that individual women have different tastes. But I guess a lot of women might have the same if they're into romance. I don't know. It's like romance TV and stuff. Like, I never cared for romance shows. until I started watching Chinese dramas, but then I guess the shows I watch, it's always like a male lead and a female lead, but it's not, the relationship isn't like the main story, but it's always there. But like I could feel like a lot more like, ooh, into that romance in the Chinese dramas. But I also didn't know if that had to do with the kind of personality types that are more commonly displayed in the Chinese dramas. Not that I want to go into MBTI and all that stuff, but in American dramas, it's definitely a lot more of the censor personality types. So I might not just relate to them as much. But a lot of Chinese dramas I have watched, the leads are often more of the intuitive types. But yeah, that's enough on that topic. I mean, if you don't understand what I'm saying there, it's a bit like... I'm not saying it is actually the same, but there's a... Similarly, like the difference between being neurotypical and being neurodivergent, or kind of like the difference between being shallow and being not shallow. But yeah, which is not to say that those are perfect parallels. They're not. If anyone knows MBTI stuff, sensors aren't specifically shallow, where intuitives are not specifically not shallow either, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense. But the Chinese dramas, just the things that I'm resonate with their characters on, I don't see as much in American shows. Sorry, I had comp issues, had to restart. Storms all around here. Oh no! Well, stay safe. What am I doing? I think I was moving to my next day. What did I pick up? Oh, that's all of my rock garden stuff. I think I'm okay having it still in my pocket right now. Okay, jumping forward. Jay, watch out for your dog. Go take your dog out. Because he's gonna look at you, like right now. Am I wrong? Hello? I got married once. Now I'm divorced at the ripe age of 33. No thanks, well, not again. Ah, 33. Those were the days. It's funny because I'm only 34. Laugh, okay? It's funny. We weren't talking about you being 34 in 2 months. We're talking about the fact that you're 33 right now. How are you? How am I? I'm good. Ho. I like that it held the message where you just said ho, but it did not hold it when you said ho are you. Sorry. How? Ah, that's funny. So not to pivot too hard, but I googled the book and all the reviews are completely unhinged. Wait, what book? Are we talking about if you give a mouse a cookie, or are you talking about Two Like the Lightning? Cause yeah, Two Like the Lightning is very. um, I'm from Germany. Oh, is that how you spell the word in German, or is it a completely different word? Oh, like all of them for if you give a mouse a cookie. Oh wow. Well, the reviews are unhinged for if you give a mouse a cookie. um, no, it's I don't even gonna not gonna try to pronounce that. I'm not familiar enough with German and the alphabet phonetics and all that. So if it was like Japanese or Chinese, I could be like, yeah, if that was Japanese. But why? I don't know how you would even in Chinese, but I don't know German phonetic system. All of them for if you give a mouse a cookie. They're unhinged reviews. From Germany, another one? Why do I know some? I know a lot, quite a few Germans. Though I know them on Discord, but maybe you know them. You're all from Germany, right? It's a joke. It's a joke. Do you ever have people do that? Be like, "Oh, you're from Germany. I know somebody from Germany. Do you know them?" Yeah, and then say their name. Germany is a decent-sized country. You're not gonna know everyone from Germany. Actually, I'm wondering how much German I might be. 'Cause it's not. I think other countries have the last name as well, but my last name was supposed to be Keller, but that's a story for another time. Or is it a story for now? My, there isn't really any news to speak of today, but, oh, here's some personal news. I got to do a video chat with my family back home. Mom and Dad are both great. Oh dear, I guess that doesn't really qualify as news, does it? That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. Anyways, as I was saying, my great-grandpa on my dad's side, I guess, kinda went AWOL. I'm not really sure what time period that would have been, but he was in the army and he went AWOL, and what he did was he changed his name. He changed his last name. So my family still has that last name that he changed his to. He changed it to Lee because it's the most common last name. You know, usually it's the most common because of Asians, but... Oh, here I am, white as can be, Caucasian as can be with the last name Lee. Oh well. Oh, that's what happened. Because I believe in reincarnation, and I'm like, I just saw that, oh, this family's last name is Lee. I will reincarnate into this family. And then I did, and I ended up Caucasian. It's very unfortunate. I think I'm so funny, guys. I'm hilarious. It's not actually what I think, but I'm pretty sure if reincarnation is real, that it's not just that I would see the family's last name and not actually see what they look like. And again, I don't know. To the lucky duck who found this. This postcard artwork is reminding me of Powerpuff Girls. You see it? If you see it, you see it. I really wanted to make an item as like an homage to my fave pop star and came up with this recipe. I put it in this bottle, so check it out. This recipe is for sure a hit. Show it off once you're done. The cutest artisan, Chrissy. I already know this recipe. Also, what was these? I mean, it's things that I got from a balloon. Do I know that one already? I keep being surprised by the Halloween ones that I did not have recipes for. I guess it must be items that I've bought from the store. But I'm like, I didn't have the recipe for these. EKG machine. That's like a hospital thing, right? Yeah. I'm gonna have a hospital room in my haunted mansion. Because that's creepy, right? An operating room just in my... yeah. I need to think about other rooms that I want in my haunted mansion. Yes, from mastering heart behavior. I know that. I mean, I was pretty sure that's what it was. But then sometimes, you know... oh my gosh, like, using Duolingo, and sometimes it's all like... it'll go over something that we haven't gone over in a while, and it'll be like... to go, and I'm like... what? That's not a good example. But I don't know. There'll be some word that, like, you know, has multiple meanings, and my brain will be thinking the one meaning, and I'm looking through, like, what options I have. I'm like, what? None of those are right. And then I realized, oh, they meant this other meaning that was not what I would have thought on the way they phrased it. They should have added, like, a to or something. But, you know, sometimes there'll be very different things that have a very similar name. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a hospital machine. Burp. Did that sound like a burp? I don't know. I still have the purple instead of having changed it to be invisible yet. Oh, we got an ad starting soon. Means we've already reached 2 hours. Hello, balloon. I cannot get you just yet because there's too much on the ground there. I will probably be streaming tomorrow because I usually don't stream until evening anyway, so good. It came right where the sand is. That's not the right button. Oh, I need to go buy some. Do I need to buy more? Might have some in my storage. Plop. I love this emote. I can just sit down. Plop. Confetti! Just going through the emotes. No! I hit the wrong thing. I wanted my sit down one. There it is. I do have one more. I should really go through and hunt. I wish that when I upload a dream that I could have my human characters doing certain emotes and I would have my ghost one totally doing this one. It'd be funny. What am I hearing? Vacuum? I can't tell if I'm hearing a vacuum or like a paper shredder. But my mom was vacuuming earlier, so it could be that she moved into the downstairs. Am I a bad daughter for not offering to vacuum? Probably. It's okay. I don't know where I want the rock garden to be exactly. I need to go back into my map that I have on my phone and count squares on where I think placement would be nice. Meringue! Hot chocolate! Glad to see you. I want to chat. Sometimes I really miss my parents. Other times I worry that they'll fly in unannounced for a visit. How relatable. Except for the fact that I live with my parents. Iron nuggets. I can put that with the other iron nuggets that I have. Cyrano. Hey, how are you doing? Let's chat. After a walk, I like to throw back a nice Cream soda. Goddess. Let's get one together sometimes. I don't like cream soda. Sorry. Don't hurt me. I don't know. I don't care for it. I don't know how... I'm gonna drop them all for now. Until I get it figured out how I want it all. I wonder what Meringue's parents are like. Is her dad a strawberry? Her mom is probably like Strawberry Shortcake, the doll. And her dad is probably a rhino. Okay, I need to go talk to all my villagers because I'm still working on the island togetherness. I'm getting close. Look at that. Look at that. I'm really close. I have to talk to all of them. 3 more days. And I will have it completed. Shino! Weird to imagine anyway. Well, you asked. Oh, what are we crafting? Give me a bookshelf. It's not gonna be a bookshelf. Oh my gosh, fine. I should have read the instructions. Whatever. Oh! What's up, Stethia? What are you doing? Well, I'm making a spooky tree. Oh yeah, they keep giving me the spooky items. I need to move out of October, probably. I dreamt the idea when I fell asleep watching Maglev's in Love. It's about trains in love. One of them... Hang on, not important. It doesn't matter if Maglev and Mike took their relationship off the rails. Because I'm building a thing. Wait, you already know how to make a spooky tree. I should have known. You're such a DIYer, Stethia. Hi, Rares Roy. Bit late joining the party? I'm not. I'm kidding. But I might not be streaming for much longer. I'm getting tired. I need to read a little bit tonight. I need to... My book's due on Tuesday. I'm gonna have to read quite a bit. How many pages do we have in this book? 363 pages, and I read like 40 last night. 45. So I'm gonna be needing to read a lot of pages. And I'm feeling tired. Please take those pumpkins. I have so many. I love Halloween, but even I know when I've gone overboard. Oh, pumpkins? Oh, she did give me some pumpkins. Did she still give me that? Oh, she did not give me the spooky tree recipe though. She just gave me pumpkins instead. That's nice. Sometimes I'm like, they're always giving me recipes that I already have. I might switch onto my other characters. Because some of them won't have learned though. That was not what I wanted to do. Gail is right here. Try and talk to her. Oh, it's Stethia. Glad to see you. Hello, chat. I'm glad you're never too busy to check in with me, Stethia. I did talk to Meringue, right? Because you brought up Meringue, so I must have talked to her. Muffy! Hey, what's up, Marin? Rocking the day along? Wait on me. Hey, what are you up to for the next 7 hours? You want to hang out? Haha, just kidding, Marin. Okay. I would hang out with you for the next 7 hours, Muffy. I totally would. Come hang out with me in real life. I'm down. But I might just be sleeping the whole time. We can have a sleepover. I'd have a sleepover with Muffy. Well, hello there, goddess. Let's talk. Island life is so invigorating. Staying inside all day would be a terrible waste. Hit you with that. Yawn. I'm sorry. Nicherfanlama? 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 That means, have you eaten? Have you eaten? It's the Chinese greeting. Instead of like saying, hey, how's it going? They say, have you eaten? But you guys didn't know that. Oh, that reminds me. I had the craziest dream last night. And you were there, Gold Star. We were hanging out at this global doo-wop festival, and one of the bands asked us to get up on stage. No one was more surprised than me when I started flamenco dancing for the crowd's entertainment. Dream me is so accomplished. Now I'm thinking of all the parent combinations for some of these villagers. What a disturbing train of thought. Okay, then what about Rhonda? What's her parentage? Is it not just 2 rhinos? Maybe one was a mermaid. She's got, sea shell items. Was that the dress that she came in? That's not one that I've given her, I don't think. It might be her original dress. When I see them here, do we see their clothes? No, we just see their heads. I already talked to Muffy. Meringue. Gale. Cyrano. I need to find what, Annalisa and Sherb and Barbara. I think, nope, that's not the button I wanted. This is for the island togetherness, so it should move to 48 once I've talked to them all today. But I need to find those. This is the time when I want to like actually put my fences up so that I know the villagers haven't moved while I'm on my search for them. Whole thing again. I really need to move my flowers so that I can actually run on my beach. But then some of it is like the pink ones. It's probably going to be a lot of where my produce is. Though I could get rid of a lot of my... I have a lot of like a lot of the blue windflowers. I could get rid of and half of the amount that I have. Half of the blue what's that called? It's staring I don't know. Like Margie being half elephant, half teapot. Or ketchup being half duck, half tomato. Freaky stuff. Yeah. With mine, at least I said, this strawberry shortcake doll girl, You know what I mean? It's not, meringue isn't actually the product of a strawberry. Just that her mom is strawberry shortcake. So you'd have to find people who emulate a teapot or who emulates a tomato. Because it can't be inanimate objects. It needs to be inanimate. No, it needs to be animate. It can't be inanimate. That's somehow even worse. Well, you're not wrong. Do I want to go in there? It's possible. That's... I keep finding Barbara in here lately. Sometimes I don't even need him to help me with something. I just want to wake him up. He's so mean. Wake up! Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Hello, Stethia. Welcome to the New Gaia Museum. How may I be of service? Never mind. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. He doesn't even get mad at me or anything. I'm trying so hard not to laugh at the idea of the villagers breeding to make these children. See, there's Barbara again. Well, Goldstar, it's so nice to run into you. You must be here to see the bugs too. Let's chat. Isn't it wonderful the way this hot room recreates the bug's natural habitat? I know dear Blathers isn't fond of bugs, but he doesn't let that affect his work. He's a true professional. Okay. Why are you trying hard not to laugh? Because people are sleeping? Laugh! Just laugh! Let it all out! Laugh as loud as you can. And then do it again. Until your dog stares at you. Is that Daisy May? Or what am I looking at? Without her turnip hat? It is. I've never actually seen her without her hat. Hello, Stethia. It sure is nice out today, isn't it? Perfect turnip growing weather. Mother, I have more interesting aspects of life turning up in my life. Yes, I'll disturb the peace. It is Daisy May. Yeah, go. The guy was like, what? Okay. Have you guys ever seen Daisy May in here without her hat? I knew it was her from the snot. It's Daisy May. I've never seen her without her hat on. Was hoping I'd see you today. Care for some coffee? It's 200 bells a cup. Absolutely. Anyways, what is this, interesting aspects of life going on? Sure. Oh, like a contingency plan in case I ever attempt to date my chosen family sister. Somebody else made up this contingency plan, or you were thinking about it yourself? Brewed this cup, especially for you. Drink up, cool. In, New Leaf, I was always like, it's way too hot, it's way too hot, and he was like, keep saying it until you drink it. that hot. Okay, coffee time. Brother, huh? I came up with it and shared it with those needed. Um, Jay meet Detree. Detree meet Jay. I don't know that you guys have talked much, but Detree is my son. I'm his fourth mom. He's got a lot of family that he's not blood related to. And that's what he's talking about with his sister. Not blood relation. But I think his parents and her parents are just really good friends and stuff. But he always thinks of her as a sister. And then they went to prom together. Including my other sister, my racist friend, my black friend, a man named Ethan the Menace, and then my friend Asher. Okay. Oh, that's who you shared it with. I was thinking that you said, they were thinking that you were saying that you made contingency plans for if you dated those people as well, and I'm like, wait a second. I'm pretty sure that you were straight. So I was like, wait, what? No, you discussed the contingency plan with them. Absolute perfection. They are getting weapons of mass destruction in case I must be put down. Oh dear. Brewster knows what he's doing. The perfect cup, even at room temp. Huh. But yeah, look at Daisy May over there without her hat. Cool. Thank you very much. Look at her without her hat. Guys, she's here without her hat. We are now preparing Project Black, and this happened in the last 2 hours. Wow. But again, it's Daisy May. Walking around with a basket of turnips on your head isn't as easy as I make it look, you know. You gotta start with corn. That's how you build up your corntination. Anyways, that's what Gram said. You think she's pulling my leg or something? Did you know that my apron matches Gram's pants? Cool, ain't it? Boo. Lol. Sometimes my eyes are bigger than my tum-tum, but Brewster always wraps up my leftovers. Ah, hee 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 hee. I'm gonna keep... You know how I know that Gram's turnips are the best in the whole wide world? 'Cause she said so! You gotta listen to what your Gram says, right? Okay. Think I'm good. If I embrace the worst mistake I could make, or I just become a straight-up villain, we have to plan to take me down should I become too powerful. Right. Right. You're delusional. I didn't say anything. I said nothing. If you heard anything, you might be delusional. They must not let me come back to life a third time. Oh, jeez. You're crazy. Like, I completely forgot about that until you just said it, and I was like, oh my god, that's right. They both store my head and body on opposite sides of the country. What are you, a vampire? Like, they could just burn your body. I think that works. Maybe it doesn't. Was there another kind of story where they did that? It's like that's ringing bells in my head about that I'd heard a story along those lines before. No, there's a chance, no matter how small, I could come back again. We must minimize this chance should the need come. Why? Why does it matter? Meringue! No. I don't want her to be like, can I come to your house? Sometimes they just want to give you something, but sometimes they're like, hey, you should come hang out. I need to figure out where Annalisa is. And... oh, there she is. Cynthia, how are you, cheesecake? I want to chat. Let's make today our best day ever. Okay, I think I just need Sherb. It sounds like Justice League Doom, Jason Voorhees, and Wolverine all combined into one plot, lol. Bruh. But yeah, this is an actual contingency plan now. I don't know, something about the head being cut off reminded me of this book series. I still need to finish reading the last book. This book series, it's about, well, she's like a half vampire. There's a lot. There's also other vampires, and like there's elves and there's other creatures and stuff. But one of the vampires did have his head cut off at a point. And then all they had to do was put his head back on his body, and he came back. Anyways, I haven't finished. I think I have the last book, and I think I was listening to the audiobook version. But I think part of me was like, I want to go back and read the whole series before finally finishing the last one. But it's a long enough series that it would take a while to do, and I just never got around to doing that. And I should just read the last book, because some of it will just come back to me as I read it. But, yeah. It's hard to convince myself to just, you know... I think I also have the audiobook, so I could just listen to it. It's been so long now, though. Okay, where is Sherb? Is he in one of the stores? Why did I not put that book back? I closed the cabinet. I should have put the book back. That dress is very Tinkerbell. You guys see it too, right? That's Tinkerbell right there. For now, me and David are planning on becoming vigilantes, so the opposite of what the plan calls for. Plan is, I'm gonna become a movie director and pay for everything. David's gonna join the army or become a Navy SEAL. He learns to fight. I make us a few bases. Our buddy Asher, he's going to study technology, will make us very OP suits. And we go to Chicago. Why to Chicago? And then, are you guys gonna go to prison and you're gonna dance and you're talking about that you killed a man? And that he had it coming? He only had himself to blame? Not 'cause I'll get a team of lawyers. I do not have these pants. I'm pretty sure I do have that dress though. So. also where the new Pope is from. For some reason, that's hilarious to me. Oh, I didn't know that they had instated a new one. I don't keep up with the news because I don't care. One of which being the one who abandoned Diddy. Bruh, next week, take down the Pope? I thought you were Catholic or Christian of some sort. Oh. What is that? It starts with an M. But all that's coming to my mind is Muslim, and that's not it. Why can't I think of the term? Mormon, yeah. Did I enter the wrong time? No, you're good. Maybe. I don't know. Is it the wrong time? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What? Buddy's Mormon. He's talking about taking down the Pope. But I don't either, but I keep seeing tons of memes about having the first American Pope in history. Oh! That's interesting. I'm explaining my vigilante plan. Bro has had 2 near-death experiences, or full death experiences, really, but, and he's like, what happens if it happens a 3rd time? And he thinks he's gonna, like, turn into a mega boss or something. So he's trying to make a contingency plan with his friends, but then now he's saying that one of the plans is that he becomes a vigilante. And then somehow the Pope came into play. Do I have a halo? Do I want a halo? I think I'm okay without a halo. Yeah, the one time he had too much caffeine. He drank a 24-pack of Dr. Pepper. And then the other day, he had too much melatonin. Because he didn't know that there's a limit on how much melatonin you're supposed to take. That was a week ago. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's Sherb. Sherb! A homework set. Huh. I don't know if... Yeah, I like it. Sherb likes homework. I would not have expected that from Sherb. It was a week ago, the melatonin. Yeah, that's what I said. I've not touched... I've since not touched melatonin. Jeez. I'm just... And now insomnia is overtaking me again. You're just supposed to take like 1 or 2 gummies. It's like you shouldn't take more than like 10 mg. Not 12. I'm gonna break my new controller on you. Not 12. Well, 12 mg might be okay. But 12 gummies, no. Mother, no, that would be a waste of money. I know it would. But if it helps you, like, knock some sense into you, it's worth the money. Dr. Pepper, on the other hand. What about Dr. Pepper? Okay, time to water my crops. Okay. It's never a waste. Unless you drink a 24-pack in a day. Jeez. Does anyone have any for the rest of the days? That only stopped my heart and didn't face me. And yet you're scared of melatonin now. I've walked up death twice now. Oh my gosh. I'd be more concerned about the caffeine than the melatonin, because I feel like the caffeine could like make you a heart attack, but melatonin you'd probably just, well, it would probably stop your heart, but I don't know. I was also like 13 or 14 at the time. I don't know. Part of me is like, did you buy the pack by yourself? But I don't know. When I was that age, I would drink like 4 cans a day, and my parents would be like after me because how much it costs. You need to stop drinking so much soda. They would be very much aware of that I was drinking that much. But I feel like also it was very, I don't know how much when I was that age concerns about caffeine, but like, it wasn't much longer. And like since then there's been lots of warnings with like energy drinks about too much caffeine can put people in the hospital. But I'm just like, that's a lot to drink in a day anyway. Beverages in total. Like, I don't have that. I don't think I've ever in a single day had that much liquid. I cut back on soda a lot with 3 cans max. I could potentially have more than 3 cans of soda in a day if some of them are not caffeinated. But that is still not too likely. Water to soda ratio is 1 to 1. 1 cup of water to 1 can of soda. Wait, 1 cup or 1 glass? There goes my elephant watering can. Oh, thank you for your service, faithful elephant watering can. 1 glass, okay. Like a cup is not much if we're going by baking measurements. Okay. 97! Guys, I'm so close. I just want to bug everyone, like, follow me! I have 97, I've almost got 100! I'm so excited! I want to reach 100! I'm very, like, I'm so close! It was at 94 when I started today, so I've already gotten 3. So I'm pretty, like, yeah, it's gonna happen soon. But want to harass people now. And usually I don't like self-promoting, but I'm like, but 100! It's almost 100! Okay. If I ever make it big, I'ma just act so ungrateful. Like, it took us so long to get here. It did take me a long time to get here. Like, I've been streaming pretty consistently since, like, August. It's a while. I haven't reached 100 yet. Just for the meme. Hurry up, people. Yeah. Although, in the beginning, I wasn't using, like, tags and stuff. I think I might have just been using the games and demos, category. I finally switched to using whatever games category it is that I'm playing. Which helped. Oh man. Okay. I'm probably going to water my crops and call it a night. I think it's probably midnight. It is after midnight. Do you make side content, like making clips and turning them into YouTube shorts / TikToks? Not really. No, not short content. I upload the full videos to YouTube, but I don't make the short stuff. I know, it's one of the things I've been thinking about, which is why I brought in that bot that does the clips, because I'm trying to get into making someone's short stuff. But I kind of have TikTok uninstalled at the moment because I just am getting a strong ick from it after all of everything. I could consider making short videos for YouTube though. Yeah, I don't know. But then somebody else was saying that if I do like the short things, that it's more likely to just bring in, or you know, the only people who will see it are people who constantly watch short things, so they're still not likely to join for the long videos, but I don't know. I still think it's a good idea to try to make clips and stuff just for some advertising, but I don't know. If I went back to TikTok, I'd feel odd about it because on my TikTok there's some people that I know in real life, and I'm not at a point of wanting to be like, oh yeah, I stream on Twitch to people that I know. I don't know why. Like when I first started using TikTok, I would just upload some videos of me doing whatever, and then people that I knew in real life, like, followed me, and I would, like, followed them back, and then I'm like, I don't feel as comfortable just doing whatever anymore. It's unfortunate. I don't feel like I can be myself around a lot of people that I know in real life. And, like, they're gonna judge me. I can't. Then I'd stop posting altogether. It's like, at this point, on here, it's like, if somebody finds me, just don't tell me that you know me, cause it'll ruin it. It'll all be ruined. But, yeah. I'm gonna head out for now. I'm gonna stop streaming anyway after I finish watering. And then I'm gonna go read. I need to water my crops so that I can pick them. I'll be so close to having 6 million soon. And I can work on ordering my castle pieces. Of course, I have a bunch of progress to go from there, but we're getting there. We are getting there. I would say what Ethan the Menace says. Don't think you want that outro though. Probably not. I like my outro. Do you know my outro to Tree? Have you ever stuck around for my outro? I wonder how many people don't know my outro. I think I did once. I tell you to take care of yourselves, is what I do. I got the carrots watered. Did I get the potatoes? Yes, I did. I don't do that too well. What? Anyways. Do you want my outro? Because I'm leaving now. So, I'm gonna give it to you straight and to the point. Yes, outro time. As always, thanks for watching. And take care of yourselves. And I'll try to do the same, okay? I'll try.